Hey everybody! Today I come to you with a video on how to make your own tarot deck should you wish to do so. And as some of you might know, I am actually the creator of Claire de Lune Lenormand, this one right here, and Oracle of Echoes right here, and also Hidden Waters Tarot. And I figured this would be a good video just to show you the steps if you want to do it. You would need two programs, Photoshop and Illustrator, and you can download these from Adobe website. You can get a monthly subscription to, and they would download the programs on your computer, and you can just use them, and then you can cancel your subscription. And I'm actually going to step you through the process so you can have a good idea of what you would need and how to do it. So I hope you enjoy the video. If you have questions, please put them below and I will try and answer them. All right, so here we go. Okay, so assuming that you have your images for your deck, you will need to scan them in at 300 dpi, meaning ready for print. So I'm going to use my deck that I have right now, one of the scans that I have. So I'll pick the death card. I'm going to put that in. Actually, I have it all open yet. So this is the death card. I just scanned this in at 300 dpi. You can check it by going to image size, image and image size, and you will see that it's 8.5 by 11 and it's at 300 pixels per inch, meaning 300 resolution, which is what you want. And then you also want to make sure that your image is in CMYK mode, because that's what the printer requires. So assuming you have your image, you will also need a template to put this image in. So you can find templates at different printers. There's also a Printer Studio, and Make Playing Cards are pretty good. I'm going to makeplayingcards.com to show you how to do it. So if you go to makeplayingcards.com, they give you options on tarot cards, big cards, boxes. So let's go to tarot cards, and you can pick whatever paper type of quality that you will want initially to work with. But right now, all you need is to pick a template. So what you want is you want to go to download templates, download a playing card template, and when you do that, it'll give you an option for all the decks that they have. So you can see like mini size, bridge size, poker size, traditional poker size. We're going to go to tarot cards. Tarot size card, and it'll give you three options: a PSD file, an AI file, and a PDF file. PSD file is for Photoshop, and that's what you want. An AI file is for Adobe Illustrator file. You can use that too, but I would go with the PSD for now. And you're going to click on that, and it's going to tell you to download it. So you're going to download it. I've already downloaded for the purpose of this video, so I'm not going to download it again. Once you download it, you can open it up in Photoshop, and it'll pull their template for you. So it'll explain exactly what they want. So as you can see, this is the template that comes with this. The blue side, the blue right here, is the bleed line. So it says extend your design fully through this area. So this is your bleed. So when you draw something, you want it to come out here. All right, you want your drawing to come out here. When the card gets cut, it's going to get cut at the black line. So your card size is right there. The safety area, meaning you want all the information that is important to you, like your type and your main image, to be in here. So for the purpose of this video, and obviously this is the image size, it's already set. So this is a 2.99 by 4.99 at 300 dpi. That's the size of the card. So I'm going to show you, because you don't need all this type that they have in here. So I'm going to take this, we're still keeping all this, but I'm turning them off because I don't want to see the all this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the death card and I'm going to bring it into this image right here. All right, so I'm going to, there's multiple ways you can do that. You can go select all. So you go select all in Photoshop and then copy it and then paste it or just drag it. So I just selected all, copied, and now I'm pasting it in Photoshop. And you can see my image is much larger because it's an 8.5 by 11. So what I'm going to do is, and it's right there. See, there's the image on the layer. I'm going to Control and click to select the layer, which is that one. And then I'm going to hit Command A on the Mac. Actually, hold on. It's not. Command T, sorry. Command T on the Mac to scale this. So I'm going to scale it down. And I'm going to bring it into this image, into the template. And you can see it's not fully in. So what I need to do is make sure that this is in here. You can see that the image is bleeding off. Click Enter, and now it's in there. Now I don't know where the my frame is, so I'm going to bring this layer at the top. Now I can kind of see what's going on, right? I can see the frame is there, and this is how my image is going to look. So I'm going to move it around a little bit. And I still want to have this frame here, but I don't want to have the, I want the guide of the frame. So what I'm going to do is select W, which is this little tool right here. It's called the selector magic wand tool. I'm going to click on the sorry, this layer here, on the blue. See, I clicked just the blue, and I'm going to copy this blue and then Command V, paste it on top. You don't have to do this. I did it for myself, and then I'm going to just unclick this. So that way I can kind of have a free image of where my card is looking at. So assuming that this is how my deck is going to look, right? This is like a standard template. I'm eventually going to save this template, save it as a template, and then plop every single card in this template. So I'm going to click the type tool. I'm going to write death. Now obviously this is, the type is white, and I want a black type, so I'm going to make sure that right here, the type is black. And you can play around with the type at the bottom when you have the type tool in. So again, I'm just showing you the basics. So this is where you select your type, your point size, and everything. You will need to play around with Photoshop before you do this, so you can kind of get an idea. I'm going to clean this up. Oops. And then, so this is my template. Once you finally finish this, you're going to remove the margin, and this is how you're sending it to the printer. So you're going to save it, go to File, Save. It's going to pull up a dialog box on your options in terms of JPEG, PSD file, and all that stuff. You're going to go Save As. Now it's going to pull up, sorry. taking a while. My computer's slow. I have a lot of stuff on it. Okay, so you can see that it's going to give you an option, Tarot size PSD. You do not want a PSD file for your printer. You want a JPEG file. So you're going to go and select JPEG. And you're going to name your file, so death card. And you're going to save it. Let's save it wherever. You make a folder for it, but I'm saving it at the desktop. So it's going to give you an option of how large the file. You want it high because it's going to the printer. And then you're just going to click OK. And you just saved your image ready for print. Now, this template, if you look at here at the top, it says PSD file. I'm going to save this because I want all my cards to go in here. Because I've already created my frame. I already know where this is supposed to go. And these are the marks and bleeds. And this is actually good because, okay, see how my type is right on that little margin there, that dotted line. I probably want to bring it up a little bit. So I'm going to go back to my type layer. I'm going to use the arrow move tool. I'm going to just inch it up with my arrow a little bit, just so it'll be on this line. So that means that everything that's within this dotted line here is safe. Anyway, so I've saved that file, the JPEG that's ready for print. I'm also going to, you want to save this file. It's already saved, but as a template somewhere on your desktop. And then you probably don't need these. Once you get used to it, you don't need all this information, so you'll be able to delete it. I'm going to quit Photoshop now because I don't need it anymore. And for those of you that want a box, you will need a box for your template. So obviously, this process that I just showed you, you're going to go through every single card, 78 cards. Actually, if you have a back, you'll also need 79 cards. So you already have your template for your deck. Now you need a box. Well, there's options, right? So if you went to the makeplayingcards.com, there's also options for boxes, and these are the boxes that you have. You can have a window tuck box for the deck, but this is a custom tarot tuck box. So when you click on this, it's going to give you to download the file. You're going to click on download the file. It's going to pull up this template right here. And this template is specifically designed for 78 cards. If you want to add more cards, then you're going to need to contact the printer so they can give you a template that will be a little larger in size so you can fit the additional things. If you add a booklet, this will also modify. This is only made for 78 cards. But anyway, you would download the box. I've already downloaded, but you would download it, and then you would have it right here. I downloaded it. And then you'd go to Adobe Illustrator. Hopefully you've downloaded that from adobe.com. And this is what you would open up. This is what they would give you. This is specifically from them. It says save and open this template on Adobe Illustrator. Add your artwork design in there. So if you want a box, it's telling you it's pretty straightforward. It's going to tell you that this is the front, this is the side, and this is the back. So you would need to create your design on the layer that they want you to. Add your design here. This is just for their purpose. So I'm going to lock that. So you would say, you add your typography here. So there's also a tool for typography. So you can type my great tarot. So, and then I can scale it. You can also change the typography, the font that you want by going Command T, and it's going to pull up all the fonts that they have. So you can change the font. right? So I can go and say pick this. I just went with Avenir. And then you want the type, you'd swing it. So you'd hit R, Command R, rotate. This is just, I'm just going through this so you can have an idea how to make it and what the process is. So you would swing it to the other side. You want it to match. And this is going to be your front. So you'd have an image at the front, an image at the back. You would not have image here, but you see this is the bleed. Your image would have to extend here so that you wouldn't get a white line around this area. You can have type at the top. So once you save your box, then you would upload it to the Make Playing Cards website. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. So I'm going to quit out of Illustrator because I don't want to be here anymore, but that's your box. And then I'm going to go back to makeplayingcards.com and makeplayingcards.com. And then I have some saved projects, so I'm going to show you what the projects look like. So I'm going to pull up the Oracle of Echoes just as a sample. I'm going to go to Edit. This is what I uploaded for Oracle of Echoes. These are all the cards. And as you can see, once you upload them, they give you a good idea of what it looks like. So if you click on this, you can see that the margin, this is the uploaded image with the bleed around, and it already tells you where it's going to cut. And so once you upload this, front and back, you can, you're done. And then you would upload your box, right? And then it will be good to go. So let's see, I'll give you an example. So for instance, if I were to go to tarot cards, I'm going to start my design, and then it already asked me, so how many cards do I want? I'm going to put 78 cards. Is the image and the text. So same image, same for all fronts. It's not the same for all fronts. It's going to be different images for all fronts. The color, background, and text, same or different. It's going to be the same, right, for the back. So I'm going to say different images for all fronts. And then I'll show you. So this is the template that it's going to give you. It's going to show you, this is where all the images are going to get dropped off. So I'm going to upload my image because I already made this death card, right, that we did together. I'm going to upload it. And then I'm going to place it in. And that's one sample. If I want to see, and then you would do the same thing with each image. And then once you're done with the 78 cards, you have to upload all your images, right? And you go to next steps. And I said okay, because I don't really care. But it's going to take me to add text. Now, I've already added my text in Photoshop, and I don't need to do that. But, and this is a good idea to put it in Photoshop, even if you decide to type it in here, because in Photoshop, you see how I have the background, you can't really read death very well. Well, I'd have to go in there and adjust it and make sure that the image can be read. So I'd probably lighten the tree area a little bit. So you have with the option of typing in the word in the program, or if you just uploaded like I did and I already did the type, then I would skip this. So I'd go to the next step. And the next step would probably be what you want to put on the back of the cards. So this is where I would say I would have the same image, and then it's going to give me the template for the background. So for now, for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to upload an image because I would have to have had the image here. but you can just select a color. But also, let's see if it'll give me. Okay, so let's say that I'm using this color, background color. So I'm going to take this and drag it, and that's my background color. If you don't want an image. Then I'm going to go to next step, and it's going to tell you that you can add text to the background. Now usually decks do not have text, so you want to skip that. Then you go to the next step, and it's going to show you if you uploaded all your cards, which I have not because I don't have all my cards. It's going to show you all the images. So that's it. That's how you design your deck. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I know it's a little bit elaborate, but at least you have the idea of how to go about doing it. So have fun and good luck.